Hi, my name is Amrisandha and I want to tell you the legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Enjoy! Once upon a time in a kingdom in West Java lived a princess named Dayang Sumbi. Dayang Sumbi was a beautiful girl. Many noblemen would come to the kingdom with marriage offers, but the princess would always turn them down. With the king's permission, Dayang Sumbi decided to seclude herself inside a hut in the fringe of a forest. There, the princess spent her time doing what she loved to do, and that is weaving clothes. One night, when Dayang Sumbi was weaving on her porch, her roll of thread accidentally slipped out of her hut and rolled onto the dark jungle. She was afraid to retrieve the thread since it was too dark. She then unconsciously uttered a vow. "Whoever returns my thread, if it is a woman, I will take her sister, but if it is a man, I will marry him," said Dayang Sumbi. Beyond her expectation, a black dog appeared with her roll of thread. What was done could not be undone. She had to keep her word and marry him. Dayang Sumbi called him Tumang. A year later, they had a son. They named him Sangkuriang. He grew up to become a smart and tireless boy. He would always go into the woods to hunt deer and catch fish in the river with Tumang. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked Sangkuriang to go with Tumang and bring home a deer's heart. After hours of trying to hunt a deer, Sangkuriang gave up. He did not want to disappoint his mother, so he killed Tumang and brought his heart to Dayang Sumbi. Little did he know was that Tumang was his father. Dayang Sumbi infuriated when Sangkuriang gave Tumang's heart to her. Sangkuriang had slain his father. "What did you say? You killed him? You wretched, ungrateful son," said Dayang Sumbi as she hit Sangkuriang in the forehead with a spoon. She hit him so hard that it left a scar on Sangkuriang's head. That night, Sangkuriang was so sad that he left his house and wandered from village to village. Dayang Sumbi regretted what she did to Sangkuriang. Every night, she would pray to God for the return of her son. God heard her prayers. Dayang Sumbi was bestowed with eternal beauty. Her face did not age, making it hard for her son to recognize her if they were to meet again. Years later, Sangkuriang became a traveler. He wandered and traveled to many villages in the forest, and he forgot to his past and eventually changed his name to Jaka. One day, Jaka strolled to the fringe of the forest. There, he found a beautiful woman sitting on her porch. It was Dayang Sumbi. Because Dayang Sumbi was given eternal beauty and Sangkuriang had grown into a young man, they did not recognize each other and both fell in love. They lived together and planned to marry one another. One morning, when Jaka was about to go hunting, Jaka asked his lover to tie his hair. It was then that Dayang Sumbi saw the scar on his head. It was at the exact spot as where she hit her son so many years ago. "How did you get the scar, Jaka?" asked Dayang Sumbi. Jaka could not remember this incident. He completely forgot about his past. Because of this, Dayang Sumbi was sure that Jaka is her son and not her lover. Dayang Sumbi grew anxious. She could not marry her own son. She tried to break the relationship by convincing him that he was her son, but Sangkuriang would not believe her. He was head over heels in love, blinded by passion. Seeing his son's persistence, Dayang Sumbi was scared. She thought of every possible way to distance herself from him. An idea finally came across her mind. She gave him an ultimatum. "Do you really want to be with me? If so, I want you to do something," said Dayang Sumbi. "What is it? Just say it," responded Sangkuriang. "Make me a lake and a boat. They must be done before dawn tomorrow," said Dayang Sumbi. "If that's what you want, then I will do that," said Sangkuriang confidently. Driven by his love, Sangkuriang used his power to call the spirits and asked them to complete the task. They began to create a dam in the Citarum River and collected the trunks to make a boat. In the middle of the night, Dayang Sumbi secretly went to see Sangkuriang working. She was surprised of what she saw. He was done with the lake and was moving onto the boat. Dayang Sumbi became nervous and was scared that Sangkuriang would accomplish his task. She then decided to bring lights from the east so that it would look like a sunrise. All the spirits that helped Sangkuriang flew away, thinking that it was already morning. Sangkuriang became very angry because he could not finish his task, and merry with this great power, he kicked the boat upside down. It then grew into a mountain, which we call Tangkuban Perahu today, and Dayang Sumbi and Sangkuriang both disappeared into the unseen world. Thank you.